Good morning, guys. Bash Crowley, Manly Men Cook with Cast Iron. This morning I'm going to make pancakes. And my wife has been really looking forward to this video for a while because she loves pancakes. I don't make them as often as I used to. And I think that she believes that's because I don't love her anymore, but it's not true. I picked her flowers. I must love her. Anyway, pancakes is actually pretty easy overall, except for when it comes to flipping them. Then it's a pain in the freaking ass. But we're gonna work through that. Start with your dry ingredients. A little bit of salt, flour, sugar, baking powder. Just like to add just a little more than a teaspoon to it. Mix those all together. I've got some butter over here melting, and I like to just outright melt my butter to add to my batter. It's that coffee maker again with its automatic timer. The only thing I don't really like about it. All right, couple of eggs. Throw those in the sink behind me for now and pick them up in a minute. Awesome. Got that melted. One whole stick of butter. And I always overfill. I'm going to start with about a cup of milk, but I always overfill in case consistency wise. This is 3 cups of flour. As always, I will put the exact ingredients and amounts in the comments. I mean, not in the comments, but in the description down below. We'll start with that, see how that works. So that'll need more. I'd even say I'm going to add just a little more milk to that to thin it out slightly, but not too much. Just a little bit more. About a quarter cup more. Turn these burners on. Doing this on the griddle, the breakfast king. Looks like a good batter right there. When I start putting that on the griddle, when that heats up, I like to use a ladle. Some people use a spoon. I like to use a ladle. I feel it gives me a little more control over it. So I'm going to let this heat up for a couple of minutes, and then we'll start putting some pancakes on the griddle. All right, so the key to good pancakes is that the first one is always a sacrifice. First one always messes up. I don't care how hard you try. You butter your griddle first. Roll on some pancake batter. I'm going to do a couple. And you will find better success. I find better success with smaller pancakes. You start getting bigger and they may cook a little more unevenly. You want a medium heat on these. Yep. The first ones, I don't know why, but they always take a little bit longer than the rest will. It's deceptive. It's deceptive. The first ones take a little while, and then you think the next ones are going to take that long, and then they don't. And you end up, if you're not careful, burning them. But you get a general idea when they start bubbling. Start bubbling and getting these little holes in them. Try not to throw them in the other one. I could have gone a little bit longer on that one. Yeah, that one's starting to get the little holes and bubble up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that on that camera, but and again, your first few you put on, I almost consider those the dogs. Because they're going to end up either being ugly or burnt or undercooked. Something always goes wrong with the first couple of pancakes. I don't know why. I mean, I've had trained chefs tell me the same thing. There's no way that one's cooked all the way through. These ones, though, are. I'm going to actually pull this one off. I'm going to show the difference. I'm going to shut that off real quick. I'm going to show a bit of a difference. When they're done, the inside looks done. Not. Well, that one got more or less done. I'm going to do one real quick. This is one of the reasons I make it thicker. I think it's a little more forgiving than a runny batter. Try to do one underdone so you can see what that looks like. Waiting. Oh, I was wondering, why would you ever make one underdone on purpose?
Keep.
See how uneven it's. Got to be right on time with flipping these. Butter. I'm gonna go through a lot of butter just on the skillet, on the griddle. Alright, so that one should be undercooked a little bit. That undercooked one kind of runny on the inside. I don't know how well you can see that. It's still wet on the inside and runny. You don't want that. I'm going to turn that heat down just a little more. Once your griddle gets nice and hot, you can back that heat off a good bit. So I'm going to finish making these, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got my plate of pancakes here and some bacon to go with it, because I married an awesome woman who said, hey, we should have bacon. Pancakes and bacon go together. And, you know, that's just, you can't argue with that logic. So, yeah, she's over here filming and trying not to laugh at me for admitting that she's right on camera.
Well,
so she can throw it in my face later. No. So, yeah. Pancakes. And you can't have pancakes without some maple syrup. This is really good stuff. We picked this up. We started buying this brand a couple years ago at at the Blueberry Festival in Machias, Maine, and we met the owners of Gray J Maple Works, and they're out of Moose River, Maine, which is up near Jackman in that area, and you know, it's kind of the middle of nowhere. A lot of maple trees. Not a whole lot else up there. Maple trees and moose, pretty much. But you know, they come all the way to the coast, and they order this. I mean, and they make this and sell it at festivals and stuff. But they've also got a website, grayjmaple.com, and I'll leave a link in the comments below for that. You know, with the COVID-19 thing going on, almost all of these festivals that they go to and sell their maple syrup and maple candy and stuff have been canceled. Have been, you know, because you know the state's trying to, you know, the state and all the different towns and counties and stuff are trying to avoid a spike in COVID-19. So you know, if you're around Maine, or if you come to Maine or whatever, and you would have wanted to try some maple syrup from Maine, go check them out. You know, help them out. Everybody needs all the help we can get right now in this you know crisis we're in. So that's my moment of preaching, I guess. And this is vanilla bean maple syrup. They put an actual vanilla bean in there. And I don't feel you really should go sparingly with maple syrup, but I'm trying to because this is my last bottle of this stuff. I've got to order some. So, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share my videos, all that good stuff. Check out some of the other ones. My last cooking video where I made cinnamon rolls had a whole lot more viewers than normal, so thank y'all. Hopefully that's an upward trend. I will catch you next time.